Hi everyone, this is Nathan.
And this is Heather.
And today, we're not going to do as much a blind bag as talk about two new series that I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
If you've watched any other videos on our channel, you know I'm a big fan of the Pint Size Heroes. I feel like they give a more cartoony feel and take up a lot less room.
They're much easier to display.
You're not having to rotate your limited space so much. And my other thing that I love about collecting is I like the series that are more eclectic and have a bigger mix. I'm not necessarily a big fan of collecting entire sets, just having one character I like and then buying others. So these two are sets that have things from many different properties or fandoms, and I thought I'd cover them. Just because we've already gotten a few and open, and you know, blind bags, we're trying not to do as many. We're still going to put a couple out that have done in the past and maybe some new ones, but thought we'd talk about this right now. So the two that we have are Pint Size Heroes Science Fiction, which we'll go through that one real quick.
Yep.
And the other cool thing is these don't have as much of a kind of limited feel to them. So you know, you have a pretty even chance.
Yeah, in fact, I think, I know for sure the Pint Size Heroes for the horror collection is an even 1 in 12 across the board. So that's really nice. There's not like several that are super hard to find.
Yep. And in this series, we've got the Xenomorph from Alien. We got Robbie the Robot, who's been in numerous things, but Lost in Space.
He looks like he's more of the movie incarnation.
Yeah, there's two Robbie, and I can't remember the other one. I feel stupid for that. But they were used in multiple projects.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of...
Spock, Dr. Zoidberg, Predator, Doc from Back to the Future, a Borg from Star Trek, Neo from The Matrix, one of the aliens from Mars Attacks, and a Predator without his helmet on, Marty McFly, hello. We got Lilu Corbin, Multipass.
Multipass.
One of the aliens. Oh my gosh, I can't remember their name.
Oh.
And that's an exclusive.
Man.
Wow.
And yeah, and I'm not sure which. I think Hot Topic and Walmart are the two with the exclusives on this. I'm actually not 100% sure on that.
Okay, and then we got Bender from Futurama. We got Neo. We got the I know her name, Carrie Ann Moss, but I don't know her character's name.
I used to. I'm drawing a blank.
We've got oh gosh, he passed away recently. Was it John Hurt? Yes, yeah. John Hurt from the original Alien movie when he had the face hugger on. We've got Kirk, and then we got a translucent Predator.
That one looks really cool.
Yes. Okay, it's a stealth. Sorry. Oh my gosh, it took me a second to realize that, but yes, stealth.
Cool.
So I really enjoy all these fandoms. I think Heather does too.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of all of those, especially Fifth Element and Star Trek, and I want that Lilu
definitely
really bad.
Futurama. And I love the Xenomorph and the Mars Attacks. Heather's that's her favorite.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's the
film.
only one that I'm not really like a huge fan of. Everything else, big fan.
So I also like that these are kind of cheaper, so you can just pick them up. I've just been picking these up as we go to the grocery store. No big deal. If I get them, I do. But I've had really good luck. So I wanted to go over with you guys what I've gotten so far. So the first one, I've got the alien from Mars Attacks.
And he is so cool.
Just look at that. The detail, like he's got the oxygen pack.
So he should be pretty easy to find in the stores, here. I think, because he's got that helmet on.
Look at that.
He's sweet, though.
And the next one we have Back to the Future.
Yay, Marty McFly.
This is heavy, Doc.
I love that he's got his orange quote-unquote life vest.
I know, because he just fell off a ship. So I'm going to go ahead and disrupt our backdrop here because, you know...
Spock is holding up
Spock is our next one.
He is so
And that is highly logical.
Look at his little pointy ears. They really get a lot of detail on something that is so small.
Well, they make it look good. Like, I mean, I think that's the thing. My criticism of the Pops is the newer ones are better, but like the original Pops were maybe a little too generic for their size.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're still cool. But with these, you know, you have to put more detail, and if it's not as detailed, you're okay with that because it's a representative. And we'll get to this other one, but Zoidberg.
Yay.
Why not your old pal Zoidberg? Very happy. I got this one yesterday, and I was so happy with it because I love Zoidberg.
Yeah, we're big Futurama fans. He is so
He's got his scrubs on.
Got his little...
oh, yeah. I don't know what that's called, like telemeter or something.
I started to say stethoscope, but that's not right. Yeah. That's what you listen to.
It's a light refractor.
Yeah.
Okay. Aww. So that is what we have from that. Well, we've also been seeing the horror ones. And
I think the sci-fi came out just a little bit before the horror ones.
Exactly.
Did. Yeah.
And plus, with it being September, you know, Halloween is one of those things that I don't care that they decorate early for it.
Yeah.
They can decorate for it back in June as far as I'm concerned. So with this one, I'll show you the pack. We picked these up over at Hot Topic. And
there does not appear to be any exclusives for these from anywhere. But we did notice there is a discrepancy
and we'll
here.
get to that in a second. Yeah, right, when we show you the figures, we'll go. So, as you can see, we'll go over that in a second. But, so looking at that, you got Jason, Freddy, Pennywise, Spike. Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
No, you remember, yeah, Mohawk was in the first Gremlins. Gremlins 2 was Spike.
No, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Tony Randall. Beetlejuice, or Beetle Guys. By the way, did you know that, if you watch Beetlejuice, some things say Beetle Guys, some say Beetlejuice. They say that was a discrepancy because that film changed so many times that the people didn't know. Because Beetlejuice started off as a serious horror film.
Huh.
And early in production, they realized that they had made a mistake, and that's when they recast Michael Keaton. So Carrie,
which that's the one I want the most.
Pinhead from Hellraiser, which I guess I better be careful. We don't want to get marked for saying that. Cthulhu, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Ooh, I want her to.
Chucky, Krampus, and Mike Myers.
Or Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
If you happen to know that lore, that they actually Mike Myers, a mask in the original
was a
Halloween
Kirk.
was a bleached out Captain Kirk mask. If you go back, if you didn't know that and you go back and look at it, it's really obvious. But
it also looks a bit like the bus driver from South Park's early season. So we'll go over what we got here. We only have 2 of these, but we got the best ones.
Yeah, really good ones.
First one,
the Carrie that I wanted.
Krampus. It's hard not to be a fan of the Krampus mythology.
And if you look on the back, can you tilt it? There is a tiny little child inside the basket. You can see the top of his head and his little hands reaching out. Instead of switches, he's already grabbed the kid. I just think that's awesome.
The tongue, the chains. I mean, they did a killer job.
Oh, I know the detail on that one. So that was it. So when we opened up the pack, I thought we had gotten some type of exclusive because I didn't see it on the back. It's because they've got Spike twice.
Yes. Yeah, and it took a second. We were sitting there trying to figure it out. That was really, it was an interesting thing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we got an exclusive. It's not on the pack. And then we realized that there's a discrepancy and they put him on there twice.
Now, I will say that I would be happy to have any of these guys.
Yeah.
But, especially Beetlejuice and Pinhead, but
Carrie.
Pennywise.
Yay.
The original It movie is miniseries. She's talking like a pro. She didn't even know.
No, I had forgotten. I watched it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving her a hard time, guys.
I watched it when I was growing up, and I honestly forgot that it had been a miniseries.
Yeah, it was a miniseries, and I mean, it had a bunch of comedians that were popular in the 80s. And
so if you have never seen the original, before you go see the new one, go watch, because a lot of channels are showing it now. It should be pretty easy to find. Please go watch the original It before you go to the movie theater and watch the new one.
The new one looks like it's a lot less subtle, and it's going to hit you over the head.
Yeah,
where the original, it's like if you look at the picture of the new Pennywise, he is made up to look scary. This one, which was played by the great Tim Curry.
Yeah.
And I mean, go to IMDb if you don't know who Tim Curry. If you don't know who Tim Curry is, you need to know. He's great in everything. He's in Home Alone. He was in Rocky Horror.
Clue.
And his clown was just amazing. Not made to look scary, but he scared you.
Oh, yeah. Super scary.
And
like creepy, just psychological.
And he did turn to a demon at one point. And this is kind of the demon version. But Norm, in his day-to-day, he doesn't look like... he scares you with a British accent. Yeah. I'm just kidding. But... this is one of my favorite movies. I'm not even a big Stephen King fan. Heather is. I'm not.
I grew up with it,
but this is my favorite. Like,
yeah, he's awesome. I'm so glad we got him.
So very happy with that. So let's kind of...
so we got Pennywise from It.
We got the Krampus.
And if you haven't seen that movie, that's actually really kind of funny.
It was
black
a cute
comedy, sort of. I'm not huge into, like, gory. And it wasn't like, super
and it had comedians, too. The best horror movies have comedians. Like, even Alien had Paul Reiser, which was so weird. But he did a great job in it.
Yeah.
The Alien...
Mars
Attacks. Dr. Zoidberg. Woo, 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 woo. Doc. That's heavy. Marty McFly.
And last but not least, Spock.
And let's go ahead and pull that back a little bit. Hi everyone, this is Nathan. It's about a week later. We still haven't gotten the original Pint Size Heroes up, and I just wanted to add a quick addendum because we got a couple more the day after. We got Robbie the Robot, which is... Heather is here as well, so she may make... Hi. So I just want to show you guys, this is Robbie in all his glory. Classic monster movie, yes.
The clear, like, you know, helmet on the top and all the gears and stuff inside. He is sweet.
Definitely. And then we'll go ahead and put him there. We got Doc Brown, which means we now have Marty and Doc.
Cool.
And that's heavy. The scientist that had a vision when he fell and hit his head on the toilet.
And I love that he has the little...
hazmat.
Hazmat symbol on his gloves. That is so cute.
It's purely electrical. Okay, and additionally, we've got the Xenomorph. Where's his front? Okay, her front.
This one is kind of odd.
I
can't really figure out why the top is like a shiny dome, like he has a biker helmet on or something. Or she,
definitely,
sorry,
and the polish has kind of come off of it.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird one of the Pint Size Heroes, but I love her little tail at the back.
Definitely. Still cool though. Very happy to have. Whoa!
Anybody that's not a double is always good.
And Heather's favorite.
Oh, I'm so excited!
Lilu and Stitch.
No.
Oh, wait.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Definitely. From the Fifth Element.
And she is one of my favorite characters. I love her so much.
That is awesome.
So excited that we got her.
So what can I say? I think we're up to 8 or 9 now.
Yeah, we got a lot of the Sci-fi Pint Size Heroes now. Got a good collection going.
And I think with this one, there's just not one that I'm not happy about. So anyway, just wanted to add that real quick. So back to the end of our video. Jump cut. And as I was saying, honestly, I'm so excited about these because
they're so cute.
It's so eclectic and just such a wide variety of just characters I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys enjoy these. And I do recommend go out and get these. They're about $4.
Yeah,
$3 to $4.
They're supposed to be $4, but depending on where you get them, you know, check the prices because when we've gotten some of the other Pint Size Heroes, like at Toys R Us, they were coming up at $7. So double check the prices before you get them. They should be, or they're supposed to be around $4, but they're so worth it. They're super cool.
Well,
love them.
So I hope you've enjoyed this. I kind of enjoyed doing this kind of extemporaneous video, talking about these two things that I have such a passion for and I really enjoy.
Yeah.
And I know Heather's liking them.
Super excited about these.
Just let us know. I mean, what's your favorite Halloween, sci-fi, or sci-fi or horror movies. I'd love to know. I love discussions about that. Awesome. I don't watch as much horror as I used to, but when I was a kid, it was what I watched all the time. So anyway.
Awesome. So yeah, these are great. Love these. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Bye.
Or a spooky day.
Woo.
What?